Another significant building in our Christian heritage is the Female Orphan School, and it's by the banks of the Parramatta River just over here. And it's a significant building because it's the first three-storey building in Australia's history. And Governor Macquarie erected it in 1813, completed it in 1819, and he was concerned about the children that were running around the streets of Parramatta, and so he decided to build this particularly for the orphans but other street children. And so the first intake was 70 girls, and they arrived on the Parramatta River just down here. It's part of the University of Western Sydney and the Parramatta campus, and it is a significant place, and it still remains here to this day.
Lachlan Macquarie was Governor of New South Wales from 1810 to 1821. Early on as Governor, he was distressed at seeing so many child orphans on the streets of Parramatta. The Orphan House for Female Children came out of seeing this need and was built as the first three-storey building in Australia. Construction started in the year 1813 and was completed in 1819. The first group of 70 girls to use the then unfinished building arrived by boat on the nearby Parramatta River in June 1818. Many of the girls came from single-parent families. Most were children of convicts still under sentence. Some had fathers in the military, while others had been orphaned during the long sea voyage over to Australia. Girls were accepted from the age of 5, but almost immediately this was lowered to 2 years because of demand. They received a basic education and were apprenticed as domestic servants when they reached 13. A large number were reunited with family members and spent only a few years in the institution. The girls were instructed in sewing, weaving, writing, cooking, laundry and other domestic work, as well as Christian teaching and principles. On Sundays they were taken by boat to church in Parramatta. When they graduated the school at the age of 13, all students were given a Bible and prayer book on departure. Before the orphanage had been thought of in 1814, Governor Macquarie, on the advice of the missionary William Shelley, established the Parramatta Native Institution for Aboriginal Children in an attempt to assimilate the local population into colonial life. Shelley and his wife Elizabeth taught Indigenous people how to read the Bible and to learn a trade, and also taught the children the Gospel. In 1819, the Sydney Gazette, a newspaper at the time, reported that a 14-year-old Aboriginal girl, Maria Locke, won first prize in an annual school examination ahead of 20 students from the Parramatta Native Institution and 100 non-Indigenous students. The results showed how successful, after only a few years, the institution had become. Unfortunately, the institution closed in 1823 through lack of support from the new governor. The following year, Aboriginal girls came to the female orphanage from the then-closed native institution. These examples of some of the first education in our nation's past are a testament to those who saw that Christian principles were an integral part of education. They survive today as examples for us to follow in standing up for Christian education in our school system today.